Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. I am Wishblade, and we have an expedition that has returned to us.
Alright.
And we still don't have the fashion item that we are missing from the place, so off you go again. And speaking of fashion items, the time has come to do some more dress up. And because these are only for the ladies, I don't want to do that. Not right now. No. I want to do these. School days for Velvet, Rokurou, and everyone and stuff. So here, let's go through these and open them real damn fast. There we go. Ever so lovely. Yes, all the things. You will see them very soon as I'm done with this. And there we go. And now, I will see you in a moment. And now, presenting the best of Berseria Academy. Something I don't know. Velvet. Looks okay. It's alright. Nothing fancy. This is just too much. No, it's too much. And I don't like these dots things. Red, awesome. Colors, everything nice. But the dots, nah. No dots. Stop dots. And Rokurou. He's looking very good. Very good. I like this outfit. He's a handsome man. And some color variants right here. Now that just looks silly. That looks like, what? I don't know what those... Some of those carny people, those carnival people, you just see in, like, old stuff. With those, yeah, that's what I'm thinking with that jacket. He's a carny, but no. Our Rokurou is not a carny. Also, I'm not sure what's in this thing. A guitar, maybe? I don't know. And Isen. Oh my goodness. You can also have lab coat, but nah. We'll just go with this. And because I like dark more than light. Yes. He's so very handsome. I like it. Moving on. Now Makulu, weird as always. And this is the least weird one to me. Because this... Oh my goodness. And even worse, it's screaming at my eyes like, no, I don't want to. So, it has to be this one. Also black. I like black. And Laphicet. Laphicet is so cute and innocent. He's so old school, look at him. And his other variants. That one's just horrible. Now I probably would normally go with that, but nah. Laffy said he could get to look so cute and innocent like this. Sure. And finally, Eleanor. She looks lovely. She looks absolutely lovely. And one of her color variants is basically the military. Which makes sense, I suppose. And what we also got in the last episode, the jacketless outfit for Eleanor, which we saw in that weird little cutscene when she showed us a certain something that we might talk about eventually, but not right now. Also, just because. Eleanor, I want you to join. Okay, that's good to know. I just want you in the party for a little bit. No real reason why, but whatever. Now let's go and talk to some people who are standing around the place.
All right, everything's all fixed up. Now to polish this ship from top to bottom.
You really throw your back into your work, don't you?
Why shouldn't I? The Von Eltia is our pride and joy, our weapon. And most importantly, our home.
I'm sure you've heard this before, but she's one odd-looking ship.
The Von Eltia was built by the Kingdom 12 years ago, using the very best technology available. She was designed for search and seizure operations on the high seas. Apparently, her unusual design comes from an engineer who is familiar with technology from the far continent.
But on her maiden voyage, a string of mysterious accidents took the lives of the captain, then the second, and then the third in command. People thought the ship was bad luck. She was about to be scrapped when Captain Ifrid came and snatched her for himself.
If the ship was bad luck, why did Ifrid want it?
Well, I'm sure part of it was that he wanted a sturdy ship, capable of reaching the far continent. But when I asked him why, he said, she looks interesting.
She's too interesting if you ask me. We've been chased by storms, struck by icebergs, attacked by a giant whale. You name it.
3 years ago when the first mate arrived, it all made sense. To think we'd been haunted by a Reaper the whole time.
Oh, come on. Don't go blaming the captain and the first mate for every bad thing that happens. I bet you're all just frustrated because you're forced to go where they tell you.
None of us are forced to be here. We're here because we choose to be here. And we do so fully knowing what sort of men the captain and the first mate are.
Anyone can leave the crew whenever they like. We're free pirates, each of us, here because we want to be. Some of us love adventure, some are looking to test their fate, and some are just searching for a good place to die. We're a ragtag bunch of rogues, that's for sure. But not a one of us has died carrying regret or resentment.
So we're glad to help out you and yours. But you'd best not forget what we stand for.
I won't.
They're quite the crew, aren't they?
Were all those accidents truly caused by your power?
Yeah. I've been searching far and wide for a way to lift the Reaper's curse. But when I couldn't find a single thread to follow on this continent, I turned my eyes to the other side of the ocean.
And that's why you boarded this ship.
And a fine ship she is. The Von Eltia was built from 1,000-year-old wood, you know. Before I found my coin, she was my vessel. But then the accidents came.
And then Ifrid stole the ship. Did he know you were on board?
Definitely. He had pretty solid resonance going for him. Although at first, I think he assumed I was just a dour-eyed lubber worthy of little notice.
I suppose being a Reaper tends to take its toll like that.
No argument there. But still, whether they could see me or not, they didn't act any differently at all. I fought my damn curse with everything I had. And Ifrid and his crew fought right along with me. Hell, we even finally made it to the far continent.
And you didn't find anything there? To help with your curse?
I didn't even look.
But that's why you went there, isn't it?
Eventually, I just got tired of fighting back. The crew, they taught me how to feel alive. And the joy of pursuing my dreams alongside good friends.
It's a lovely family on that ship. And now I don't know much about ships, but... what? Odd looking or whatever the heck you were saying about the ship. It looks amazing. Look at the ship. It is spectacular. And no, I'm not talking about Velvet. Velvet is also very spectacular looking, if you know what I mean. But no. It is a beautiful ship. A beautiful vessel. A mighty fine vessel for a Malakim like yourself, Eisen. Yes, indeed. It is very fitting, although the coin is maybe more easily to deal with. But whatever. Onwards!
Just when are we gonna be allowed free access through Vortigern? Having to go all the way around it every time is far too inconvenient. If they insist on building a big gate over the sea, the least they can do is let honest folk through it.
I get why you're upset, but maybe they just haven't been able to devote the resources to fix it after those savage demons wrecked the place. Look, those demons who attacked Helavis are still on the loose, aren't they?
Yep. Standing right here.
From what I heard, the demons who wrecked Vortigern were the same ones that killed the High Priest.
What? No way. Wait a minute. The High Priest was killed?
Yeah. The official story is that he's injured or sick or something, but I heard differently.
Then no wonder they haven't had time for Vortigern. I hope the Abbey finds those demons quick. Those monsters need to pay for what they did.
Looks like our infamy is growing by the day.
Maybe they've even put a bounty on us by now.
They keep embellishing our escapades, though. I'm honestly a little hurt they're calling us monsters.
The more they embellish, the easier it is for us to get around. Confusion and panic will only help us.
That is true. Also, considering with the bounties and stuff, I don't think I've ever noticed any wanted posters in this game. I kind of want to know if there are any, just to see if we look silly or not. When that, also again with the ship. Look at this ship. Now look at that one. Look at this ship. Now look at that one. Look at this ship. Now look at that one. This one is a piece of crap. The Von Eltia is a mighty fine vessel. But yeah, it would be nice to see if the wanted posters are just entirely crap, or they're actually legit. You never know. But anyway, there's one more event in this wee little town that we can have a look at. But it's not right here, so where is it? It is at the inn. Right in here. Ha! So funny. Hello there. Oh, Catsberry first. Then. Oh, game. Stop being like this. I know it's very much to handle with Velvet being so goddamn wonderful, but stop it, game. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Man, I heard that the merchants in Port Reneed are making a killing now that the sea gate is shut tight.
No. Nothing compared to a merchant like you.
There are people profiting from this?
What are you talking about? Anyone who wants to head to Northgan has to sail around Westgan now. And those ships need to put into Port Reneed for supplies.
that is true. Still, it's only until Vortigern is repaired.
Your friends in Reneed wouldn't happen to be paying off the Abbey to delay repairs, would they?
You think that'd work on the Abbey? They're not as lax as the church was.
So that's it. You're in cahoots with the church.
Hey, relax. I'm just saying, there's a lot of nasty rumors circulating about those priests.
So not everyone's been hurt by Vortigern's closure. Interesting.
There's a front and back to every coin.
Except your coin only ever turns up tails.
True, but it does have a back and a front to it, even though it only lands on one side. Now, when was the last time I was at the shop? I cannot remember, but I don't want to go there right now. Nah, I want to leave this town and do a skit.
The Bloodwing butterflies operate in the Empire's shadows. Not even the Abbey knows their full scope beyond whispers and rumor. And you all have a connection to them, don't you?
Dark and interconnected is the underworld. We've heard voices in the shadows, glimpsed faces behind paper-thin masks.
The attack on High Priest Gideon. Was that at their behest?
Yeah, the Bloodwings asked us to take him out.
We did it in exchange for information that could lead us to Artorias. Information? You would assassinate a man for mere information? Yes. Information on the shepherd who rules the world. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
We just work with them when our interests align. Nothing more.
That's the kind of thin justification I'd expect to hear from them, too.
But the Bloodwings were acting upon knowledge that the High Priest was harming the people of the city.
You're right. The incident with the nectar was the church's failing. And it seems that the Bloodwing Butterfly Network goes further and deeper than we had thought.
They knew about the barrier at the throne, too.
And Velvet's expertise at dove mimicry.
Would you stop bringing that up? Dove mimicry? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
There was a dove near the dock checkpoint. That's all. Huh?
Right! It was a black, full-chested dove, wasn't it? Cuckoo!
A black, full-chested dove? Is that some sort of underworld code word?
Yes, yes it is. It is the code word for Hot Babe has entered the building, and you should not piss her off by saying such things as what I just said. Now, obviously we need to go to Logres. However, a certain something has popped up over in Reneed. It's right over there. It's a side quest. So you know what? We're gonna teleport to Reneed. Sadly, we can't go and talk to, damn it, what the hell is his name? The kid with the Omega Elixir thing, the other side quest that we have right here. Where we need the unicorn's horn, but... Damn it, what the hell is his name? I can't remember anymore. Oh my god, I feel terrible now. I can't remember. Then why did you bring it up, Wishy? I'm sorry, I thought I remembered. I just don't remember. Dude, talk to me.
Did you guys hear? The search party that went to the Laban tunnel was wiped out by a demon.
Really? They were the ones out searching for Count Capelus, weren't they?
You mean the one who managed to get kidnapped? Despite everyone else at his manor, servants and children alike, getting killed? You'd think noblemen like that would have some decent exorcists among their personal guard.
Suppose he did. But I heard every blade there, sword and spear alike, was found chipped and cracked to hell.
What kind of demon could do that?
Who are the Capeluses?
They are one of the great noble lines, on par with Oscar's Dragonia family, and have served Midgand for generations.
People refer to them as the royal family's hidden dagger. Unlike me, you never hear good rumors about them. They say behind the royal family's glory lies blood and tears shed at the hand of the Capelus family.
But those are just rumors. Although I do know that in recent times, the Count had stood against the rise of the Abbey. I couldn't care less about the whereabouts of some noble. But we should be careful of the demon that took out all those exorcists.
Yeah, it sounds like a worthy opponent.
His name is Videl. Yes, right? Yes, it's Videl. Now, that does sound like a very, very dangerous opponent indeed. In the Laban tunnel, you say? Well, I do know of a Laban tunnel, and another one where we haven't been, and that's exactly where we're going. So let's go to Lorien. There we go. Because we are now gonna go to that place I didn't enter before, the East Laban Tunnel. For there is a monster for us to deal with, or a demon, as they are called in this game. Not just monster, but a demon. And you, sir, don't charge at me, a silly bugger. No! Haha! I dodged you, and now I shall enter a dungeon place. The East Laban Tunnel, underground passage. And here, we shall go hunting for loot and monsters, because that's the way we roll. And we will also be getting some encounters here and there, obviously. And because of our costumes, we have new music. Therefore, I'll just let you listen to that.
You're strong, but I'm strong.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! This is the reach for cross!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Caught in deflect! Lethal pay! Out of my way! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open!
Vanishing thunder! Through my cycle! I'm trapped!
For me!
Not bad. You too.
It's so cheerful! It's so wonderful! You just can't help but dance to it. It's amazing. Well, I can't. But that's just a general, I don't know, issue with me. I hear music and then I just start dancing or moving my body somehow because, like, rhythm! I need the rhythm to get out of my body. It fills up, it builds up, and then, if I don't let it out, it shall boil over, and everything will be destroyed. Also, that build-up was like, at the beginning, you're like, oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, what's gonna happen? And then it's just da-da-da-da, very cheerful. It's so beautiful. And here, we're going north first, because up here, we have some thingies. What do we have? We have 2 dangerous encounters. I guess I'll take care of those. And you, kind sir, I won't be dealing with you, because you're all alone. And when you're all alone, then it's just not worth it. And here we get fluoric paper. We already have a bunch of those, I have noticed at some point when I checked my equipment. I am tempted to fight you. You know what? Okay, fine. Just a little bit.
I'll finish this quick.
Because, okay, I can also show the enemies are level 30, 31-ish, so there you go. Now you know. Now let's listen to some more awesome music because it is so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So cheerful, so lovely. It's like there's nothing in the world that we need to worry about whatsoever.
They were nothing.
It's so amazing. You just can't not be happy when listening to that. I'm sorry, it's just not possible. You hear that, and you just have to smile. It's just no other way. And also, considering, hello again. Hello. Considering costumes and music and everything, there are still certain costumes that have music, and we will get to those eventually, but some of those costumes will also be a bit more, in a way, kind of tedious. And over here, sure, there's plenty of cat spirits, but there's also a gap in the road that we can't cross, so that's annoying. But yeah, certain costumes will actually have individual music, so when we get to those, that's gonna be entirely exciting. Yeah, not really. Now, you guys, hey, you know what, sure, I want music. Come here, guys, come here. I want to listen to music and nuke everything in sight. Behold our amazing power. Also, it's like I've said in God of War, that should have come out last Thursday at this point, I believe. again, with just all the fighting, I don't really know what to say in these situations. It's like, what? How do I commentate on a fight? I'm not a fighting commentator. I can't sit around like people sit around and cast StarCraft and Overwatch and be all like, okay, this is happening and this, and oh my god, and they're doing this, and it's like, oh damn, and stuff and things. You can already tell by just that I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. But, whatever. You just gotta say something. And what I can say is, I love this music, and I love this game. It is part of what makes this game even more amazing. Yes, it is. Now, you enemies. Wait, is that Rokurou? Rokurou. What are you doing over there? I think Rokurou is bugged, guys. Rokurou. Sure. Again, just Rokurou, what happened to you, man? What happened to you? What happened to you? I don't know. Oh, it's so sad. Poor Rokurou is stuck in time, or something, and doesn't really seem to be getting much healing. So that's also a thing. That's really weird. Whatever. Oh, there he goes. He can move again. He is free. It is so beautiful. There we go. Everything is good now. Everyone is happy. And I will be going down south. To move further into the East Laban tunnels. Make progress in these, I don't know, these very mazy places and stuff. And I am seeing at least 2 dangerous encounters. So, bad scorpion, don't chase me. No. And our expedition has returned with earmuffs. Oh, we can now move on to the crystalline sea of Tales of Rangetsu. My goodness, new places and stuff. And who wants earmuffs? Well, Velvet, you are wearing the winter thing, so earmuffs. Look at the earmuffs. I'm not sure if they go very well with your ribbon up there, but whatever. There you go. I suppose you can have yourself some earmuffs, warm your ears, and deafen all the ramblings of Makilu. That sounds like a good idea. And also something that she got is her final ability that she can learn by leveling. I'm fairly certain anyway. Defiant Conviction, Hidden Art, with neutral things. It is an awesome one. So you know what? How about I get into a fight and I show you Defiant Conviction. So people, come down here and boink.
We will need to be
Alright then.
wary.
First we need some souls, yes indeed. Yes indeed we do something. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, and Defiant Conviction. Oh, it's so pretty. Let's try again. And Defiant Conviction. Let's do it one more time. Again, everybody. Again. It is such an awesome attack is what it is. Oh, okay. Apparently it was time to unleash the power and death and destruction. Defiant Conviction. It's so beautiful. So yeah, that is something we've learned. It is awesome. You should use it, I think. Basically, just do it. It's amazing. And it's also a hidden art. And hidden arts are good. Yes. It is the... I'm not sure. Well, for her, it's the only hidden art of hers that is also of the neutral element. So that's the thing. That could be very helpful in certain cases, I'm sure. Is there anything else special about it now that I think about it? Also, yeah. High SD cost, yes. But also provides a long period of invincibility. Oh. That's a good thing. We like invincibility. And you, Scorpion thing, I am not going to deal with you right now. What I will do is burn down these. Because we need to go over to this dead end over at the north place where there's treasure to be had. Beautiful, delicious treasure. Yes. But what kind of treasure is it going to be, and what monsters will stand in our way? I'm gonna go ahead and say the monsters standing in our way are those guys. And first and foremost, treasure. It's gold. Delicious gold. And you guys, nom 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 nom. You know what? You know what? Sure. I want to hear the music a bit more. and I want you guys to hear the music a bit more because it is awesome. Also, apparently I got hit by a big old AoE thing. I don't want that. No, it's not very nice, you know. Also, Eleanor, you looked very hardcore when you did your thermal skewer. And you could just see her face being all like, "Rawr!" She is a badass! A beautiful and gorgeous badass, but a badass nonetheless. And you guys, stop making me stunned and things. I don't like it when you do that to me. What I do like is when you all die. Die. Wet seeds! Why are you all wet? I'm not sure. Can you do something with a wet seed? I suppose you can. You put the seed in the ground, and then you give it water, and then it grows. So basically, we need to destroy these things, or burn them, or make them hot, so that they don't grow up into gigantic evil plants of evil death and destructionness. Yes, indeed. Wishblade logic. It makes sense. To me, anyway. Yoo-hoo, enemies. Where are you? You're right over here. Boink. It sounded like Velvet said Discord, but she didn't do Discord, obviously. There are no people around here, just monsters. And before we head even further into the East Laban tunnels, I think we're gonna call it right here for right now. So, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see you later.